Next on the programme this morning, how does a 23-year-old dual law degree graduate and serial entrepreneur end up as Miss Surrey GB 2018? Let's find out by asking Tiffany Bayliss, who joins us now from our Guildford studio. Hi Tiffany, morning.
Hi, good morning.
So welcome to the programme. Tell us a little bit about there's three strands of your life then. So law degree graduate, what does that mean for you career-wise?
I think going into law for me, it was a personal challenge, as I always saw myself ending up in politics. And I thought doing 2 law degrees was a great foundation to end up there, so to speak.
And have you sort of moved further with that at the moment, or is that on hold for now?
I've just graduated this year, so currently I'm pursuing my own business projects. I started my first company when I was 20, and now I have 2 more in the works, which I'd like to focus on before I go and qualify for the bar.
What sort of businesses are they?
So my first business was a vintage store in a small town in Spain. And the current businesses I'm working on is one which is microblading, which is a form of semi-permanent tattooing. And then the other one is a language agency which I recently started teaching business and diplomatic English.
That's quite a variety. You're packing a lot in here to 23 years, by the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Go hard or go home, no?
Fair enough. And now I can't actually see you because you're in our Guildford studio. I'm in Brighton today. I'm told you're wearing a hearing aid. So how's that affected your academic career and also taking part in the competition to be Miss Surrey GB?
Absolutely. I wear hearing aids in both ears. And I think with any form of disability, you can either see that as a deterrent or you can see that as something which can positively define you. I think hearing aids for me have been a way for me to bridge both communities, so the deaf community as well as the hearing community, and also I suppose act as a symbol of someone who has a disability but can still accomplish everything they set their mind to. I think that's extremely important for people to feel represented, especially when you feel there aren't as many people with disabilities such as my own who operate in the hearing world in the way that I do.
So let's get to the Miss Surrey GB contest, and maybe some people would be surprised that with all that you've got going on already, you want to be part of this. So tell us about your road to doing this.
Yeah, I think most people assume that, if you're studying law, then you wouldn't be entering a beauty pageant. I think that's kind of exactly why I have entered it. You know, I'm vertically challenged, so I'm a little person. And, I'm just short. And I think a lot of people assume that these pageants define what is beautiful, and that typically is quite stereotypical. And for me, entering into this pageant is the ability to prove that you can sort of be everything. You can be intelligent, you can be beautiful, and you don't have to sacrifice one in order to have the other.
And tell me about the pageant itself. How did that go for you? Obviously it went very well.
Yeah, well, I think so far it's gone well. I'm now Miss Surrey, so I think that's gone well. We have our final in September, so we have 50 beautiful, absolutely amazing women competing in that. And the pageant is definitely something which I think it's not until you enter it you realise what goes into that. It's not just about being beautiful. It really is about your effect or your purpose within your community, whether that's charity, whether that's what you symbolise within your communities. So over the next month I will be doing a series of charity projects as well as appearances to raise money for the Global Make Some Noise charity. And that was essentially what I'll be doing over the next month leading up to the big competition.
Okay. I know your mum's with you, Tiffany.
She is. She's across from me now.
Whose name I don't know. I'm sorry. Hello, Mum.
Hello, it's Donna.
Donna, good morning. So what do you think about all that Tiffany has achieved so far?
I think now it's no longer a surprise, really. Tiffany goes in almost like a whirlwind with a multitude of ideas and initiatives, and we've kind of gotten used to the fact that she takes on an awful lot but manages to be very successful at the same time. So not surprised, but probably a little windswept with the speed at which all of this is happening.
Yeah. Did you have any misgivings about the beauty pageant?
Honest response is yes, because it's not really an avenue that we had much involvement in, being quite a private person. It's a whole new world that's opened up. So I have a lot of respect, I would say, for what is involved within this. It's certainly a benchmark and a stepping stone for doing a lot of good for a lot of people. So intrigued. I don't know enough of it yet because it's really early days, but certainly intrigued and very, very positive about it all for her.
Okay. And Tiffany, tell me what it felt like when you you won the competition? I assume there was a crown and a sash of some sort.
So when I won Miss Surrey, my mum was like, seriously? Are you sure?
Is it spam?
Yeah, is it spam? Are they trying to get your money? It was definitely a surprise. Obviously, this is something so new to me, and the pageant world is something I completely underestimated in. You know, it has so many facets to it. So I was excited, I was nervous, and I guess to a large degree I still am excited and nervous because it is this, you know, amazing world of awesomeness, and it just signifies so much.
Who knows where it will lead you? Do you think somewhere you might get caught up in all this and the law degree might just kind of become a certificate on the wall and you may actually never act on it, or is that definitely in the plan?
That better not.
Donna, you can't say that.
I have one giving me smirks across the table. Don't put me on the spot here. In all honesty, I think that's in line with what I was saying earlier. You know, I think you always made to feel like you have to sacrifice one for the other. And even if I don't then go and become a qualified or, you know, practicing lawyer, there are so many opportunities and significant opportunities that this can open up. Mm-hmm. So regardless of whether I become a practicing lawyer, I think the law degree acts as a foundation that can help with so many other things, even if that is, you know, a life or a career in charity or in journalism. And I think really this pageant not only opens doors, but it's a stepping stone for so many other things that could be possible.
Well, you're leaving the rest of us trailing in your wake. Good luck for the Miss Great Britain final on September 14th. Let us know how it goes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you both very much indeed. Tiffany and Donna there, Tiffany Bayliss, Miss Surrey GB for 2018. It is BBC Sussex and BBC Surrey. Carol King, I Feel the Earth Move.